Messi should have retired from international football after winning the 2002 World Cup. I know it's a very controversial statement, but here's why. Messi always wanted to go out on top. He had that opportunity. He won the World Cup. He cemented his legacy as the greatest of all time. At the 2022 World Cup, the stars aligned. It was written in the stars. Messi won the World Cup. The only thing that was missing from his trophy list. He won it. You did everything. Retire. That's it. Right off in the sunset. But you keep playing your club football and entertain people. Nobody would even have any complaints, or nothing would have been associated with his name. Now, he dared to dream to an extent, or he dared to do more. He wanted to take on Pele's record of winning back-to-back World Cups. He dared to do that, which in hindsight shouldn't have been. But you give him props for that. But the question remains, was that needed? Was this Argentina team really meant to retain the World Cup that they won in 2022? Like, the blind Argentina fans will say otherwise. They will say, yes, this is the best team. They always had a chance. But let's just look at it from a neutral point of view, or a different point of view. This Argentina team is an aging Argentina team. They don't have wingers coming in. They are relying on a Nico Gonzalez as a winger. They don't have enough width. They have fight in the middle of the pitch. Enzo Fernandez, Paredes, McAllister to an extent, more about fighting than playing football, relying heavily on Lionel Messi, a 39-year-old who is faster than he is supposed to be, with all due respect. But how much do you think that you can rely on this team to winning the World Cup with that kind of fullbacks that you have? The goalkeeper bailing you out, Messi scoring the goals. Messi should have seen this and be like, all right, I won the World Cup. I'm out. You guys can rebuild and come back stronger in the next few World Cups. But no, he wanted to take on the mantle of winning back-to-back World Cups. And to be fair, he scored a lot of goals. He went toe-to-toe with Kylian Mbappe for the all-time World Cup record goal scorer. But also from a different point of view, did he really need to associate his name with all this rigging stuff of the World Cup, the on-field or off-field antics, dirty antics of the Argentina team that they did after losing to Spain? And most of all, did he want to be remembered as the guy who has 0 shots on target at a World Cup final against Spain in whole of 120 minutes? I'm not saying this is going to taint his legacy, but this puts a question mark on a lot of things. And also on top of it, he tried to get Cucurella sent off while Cucurella was just doing this. 1 second, not even 1 second, on his mouth or whatever. And he was like, oh, like a toddler. Oh, mommy, mommy, daddy, daddy. You see this? He's covering his mouth. Send him off. Pettiness. That's desperation to an extent. Do you need to do that? You're the greatest footballer of all time. And then the stuff, the facial expression that you did against Jude Bellingham. People are saying, oh, that made him fiery. That made England lost the game. No, England lost the game because Thomas Tuchel stopped playing after they scored the goal. Up until England scored the goal, Argentina were nowhere near England. And if England kept on playing like that, it probably would have been a 1-0 win or 2-0 win for England. And Argentina would have been out. But it was not that. England let Argentina play. Well, that can be another topic. A lot of people can disagree with that. But that is the reality. This Argentina team faced one good team in Spain. England is not a big team, apparently. So if they faced one good team and they had 0 shots on target, and do you want Messi to be associated with that? Although Messi fans, did he need that with his legacy? Did he need that with his reputation? I don't think so. He handed the torch to Lamine Yamal. It was a passing of the torch moment. He didn't need to do that. He could have just ride it off on the sunset as a champion. He won the World Cup in 2022. Now, history will have that, okay, he won the 2002 World Cup and then he failed miserably at the 2026 World Cup. A lot of people can disagree and say, no, he didn't fail. He scored a lot of goals. Yeah, he scored a lot of goals against who? Algeria, Jordan, Cape Verde, Egypt. Egypt was very controversial. Blind Argentina fans, deep down inside, you guys also know that was very, very controversial. So I don't want to hear it. Austria? Come on. Ralph Ragnick, garbage manager. Anybody can beat that team. Switzerland, with all due respect, there was some controversy there too. But again, who counts Switzerland as a big team? England, not a big team, I guess. But then Spain against Spain. The academy that taught Messi everything that he knows about football. The La Masia Academy of Barcelona. These are the players that he trained with. He played the similar style of football. He couldn't implement his style on the final. He couldn't have like 1 shot on target, 0 shots on target. Did he really need that? I don't think so. I don't think Messi deserves whatever is being associated with his name at this World Cup. He was the captain. He couldn't control his team. Argentina did some dirty stuff after losing the World Cup, after Spain winning it. Punches were thrown. Montiel throwing a punch at Rodri. Paredes knocking down Gavi. They were having a fist fight almost. Like, if you want to play that kind of dirty football, when they played that kind of dirty football against England and England sucked it up, try to play with that kind of dirty football against a Colombia team. Messi was the captain. He could have done better. Anyways, my thing is this: you want to go out on top, go out as a champion. Sir Alex Ferguson did that. He knew that if he continued, his legacy would have been tainted. Look at Manchester United after he retired. He knew the competition was growing. So Messi, after winning the 2022 World Cup, should have retired. Look at the competition around. Argentina does not have those type of players in the pipeline. Simple as that. Di Maria didn't play. They would have had a better chance if Di Maria played. Di Maria is not there. They don't have a like-for-like replacement for Di Maria. So, anyways, let me know what you guys think. It's been a crazy World Cup, but I guess what goes around comes around to an extent. The best team won the World Cup, who peaked at the right moment, who didn't start the World Cup great, Spain, but they peaked at the right moment. In Argentina, like I said, they were pretenders. They were never the contenders. Anyways, thank you so much for watching. I'll see you guys in the next one. Take care.